Hello, all of you. Today, in the chapter Introduction to Accounting, we will see our next topic, that is advantages of accounting. So, prior to this, we have covered meaning of accounting, bookkeeping, accountancy, functions of accounting, characteristics of accounting, accounting process. All we have covered. The next is advantages of accounting. What merits are there of accounting? So first is helpful in management of business. So as far as the accounting is concerned, you see it is nothing but it is a bundle of information. It is a bundle of financial information. It is nothing else. It is only of an information in financial form. And management, they need this information for efficient running of the business. And all such information is provided by accounting, and that helps the management in the following. So how it helps? First of all, it is helpful in planning, because management, they also like to know that whether sales are increasing or not, whether costs are declining or not, or cost is increasing, then up to what extent it is increasing. So that means they need many informations regarding sales, purchases, expenses, revenues, gains, and these information base, it is a basis for planning for the management. It is a base for planning. Then next is helpful in decision making. So as far as the management is here, they have to take lot of decisions, and these decisions are not, cannot be taken in blank, or it cannot be taken without any base. That means whenever we take some decision, there must be some base on which the decision has to be taken, and we must be able to justify our decision. For example, in case, what will be the selling price of the product, how much profit margin we want to keep in a product, how much discount can be offered, maximum discount can be offered to a customer, what can be the maximum commission that can be offered to the wholesaler or agent or the retailer. So all the informations which are provided by the accounting to the management, it helps them in taking logical decisions. Then next is helpful in controlling management. Now what happens whenever the goods are produced? We have to see that goods and services are produced at a minimum or reasonable cost. Because in case the cost of production increases, either the profit margin will be declined, or if you don't decline the profit margin, the selling price will increase. And if the selling price exceeds to the selling price of our competitor, and the features of the goods it is same, for we assume that, and what will happen, our products will not be sold in the market for only one reason, that the selling price is more. So that's why we have to see that in accounting, that goods are produced at a reasonable cost, and there should not be any overspending by any of the department, because anything which is overspended, it will add to the cost of the product, and that will have adverse effect in the profit margin of the company. Then next is provide complete and systematic record. So we are knowing that in a company or big business, n number of transactions are there, and it is not possible to remember all the transactions. So that's why accounting, it keeps a prompt and systematic record of all the transactions with the help of general, and summarizes them in order to provide complete and systematic record of business entity. So they keep complete and systematic record with the help of journal, ledger, profit and loss account, balance sheet, and other accounting reports. The next is information regarding profit or loss. So accounting, it reports the net result of the business activities of an accounting period. Accounting period means the period for which profit or loss is calculated. 2 months, it may be quarterly, it may be half yearly, it may be annually. And if it is annually, it can be calendar year, it can be a financial year. But as far as the company form of organization is concerned, they have to keep their record as per the financial year, that is 1st April to 31st March. So in order to calculate the net result, yes, what is prepared? Yes, profit and loss account is prepared at the end of each accounting period to know what is the amount of profit earned or what is the amount of loss suffered during that period. Then next is information regarding financial position. So accounting also reports the financial position, and I think all of you are knowing that which statement gives the financial position of the business. Yes, it is a balance sheet. That means balance sheet is prepared at the end of each accounting period, which discloses the position of assets, liabilities, and capital. What you have done in your accounting equation. What is the accounting equation? Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. So all this information at the end of the chapter we will learn how to prepare it, but the formula is assets is equal to liabilities plus capital, and that is shown in the balance sheet at the end of an accounting period. Then enables comparative study. So by keeping a systematic record, accounting helps the owner or business to compare one's year's cost, expenses, sales, profit, etc. with those of others' years. Means if you're having a systematic record, it enables two type of comparison. One is interfirm, INTR, interfirm, and second is intra, INTRA, intra-firm comparison. So inter-firm comparison means comparison between two firms whose nature of business is same. For example, comparison of NTPC's account for the year 2019-20 with the account of Chhattisgarh Electricity Board for the year 1920, that we can compare. That is known as inter-firm. And intra-firm means we can compare the account of same company for number of years. For example, NTPC we can compare for 3-4 years. So that means if you are having a systematic record, it enables comparative study both inter-firm and intra-firm. And this comparison, it provides many useful informations on the basis of which decisions can be taken logically, scientifically, judiciously. Then helpful in assessment of tax liability. So properly maintain and audited records helps the firm to assess income tax and GST. And what is the full form of GST? Goods and services tax. So if the accounts are properly maintained and audited means they are checked by the CAs, maybe within the firm, outside the firm, to see that the accounts are maintained properly or not according to the guidelines given by the government and income tax authorities. So if the accounts are properly maintained, they are properly audited, okay, we are able to know the correct tax liability. With the help of the profit, we'll be able to know that how much tax has to be paid to the government, okay, how much GST has to be paid to the government. So it is very helpful. Then evidence in legal matters. So properly maintain accounts supported by authenticated documents. Now here authenticated document refers to the vouchers. So what is the definition of vouchers? They are the written documents which verifies the transactions. Okay, so properly maintained account which are supported by authenticated documents or vouchers are accepted by the court as a firm or strong evidence in case some dispute arises regarding income tax or some any other matter. So in case the account is properly maintained and documents and supporting documents are there, then that can be used as a firm evidence in the court of law. So these are the advantages of accounting. Thank you.